Yeah, g'day guys, Steve here from Keep It Simple 4x4. Out in the bush, it's Christmas, New Year, so we shouldn't be out in the bush, everyone else is out here. But we did manage to find a camp spot last night. My son and I have come out, he's come out in his Hilux and I've come out in the Ranger. We did a bit of kayaking and fishing and brought Jasper the dog, who's a pain in the arse most of the time, but you know how it goes. But I thought we'd have a bit of a walk around to Flynn's Hilux. So obviously you're aware he had an N70 with about a 1200 canopy on it. He's now traded up and gone to a N80 and he's gone to a smaller canopy. But yeah, he's pretty well got it sorted up. There was a couple of Christmas presents and that he got that he's pretty happy with, so he's pretty well got it sorted now. So like a lot of people do, we'll start round the front and just have a bit of a walk around and have a look at his setup. He's probably like myself, it's pretty well keep it simple 4x4, so not too much stuff bolted on and hanging off and all that sort of stuff. So what have we got, Flynn? What model Hilux is it?
It's a 2018 Hilux SR.
Yep. 2.8 diesel manual?
Yeah, 2.8 diesel manual.
Right, cool. It's had no suspension mods or anything like that?
It's got Dobinson suspension.
So 2-inch lift?
Yeah, 2-inch lift. Dobinson springs and leaves.
Yep, cool.
I believe 600 constants on the back, which ride really good.
Yeah, cool, that would make sense, yeah, cool. They do look like 600 constants. It's constant load to me. ARB bar. What's the lights?
Yeah, ARB bar, steady Type X Evo, 7.5 inch.
Yep.
It's got a 12,000 pound worn winch in it.
Yep, cool, beautiful. We've got brush bars.
Yeah, ARB brush bars, side steps, the whole works.
Yep, while we're at the front, what's the snorkel, mate?
Safari Air Max snorkel. So from my understanding, they just
that's the bigger one, isn't it?
yeah, the big one, they let you suck a lot more air in, so
yep,
they're meant to give you a bit more torque down low. So
yep. What's your feeling so far? Is that true?
Yeah, no, I'd say so. I haven't had much experience with it off road yet, but
yeah,
you know, it seems to be going well. So
yep. Yeah, cool. We'll keep walking this way. ARB bar. What's UHF you're running?
Just the GME XRS Connect. Yeah.
Yep. What?
XRS Connect.
Yep. They seem to be the go at the moment.
Yeah, there they go. I've never had any dramas. Had those in my last 2 years. So.
Uniden were my generation. They were the market leaders back then, and obviously, what brand is it?
GME. Yeah.
GME are taking over. So have you done very much in the inside? I see you got a what's the name organizer on the dash, and a dash mat, but other than that, just a UHF.
Yeah, UHF. You got the armrest on the.
You got your UHF plugged into the dash, which looks neat. Where's the unit actually?
It's tucked behind the glove box there.
Yeah, right.
Mounted neatly.
Is that a quad lock there?
Yeah, it's quad lock from your phone, which is bloody handy because this model doesn't have Apple CarPlay.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, so if you ever need to put your maps on, you just chuck it on your phone there.
Yeah, right. Cool.
Yeah,
and the armrests, they were Christmas presents, weren't they?
Yeah, armrest, 1-stone armrest there for a 200 series Land Cruiser, but it's the same profile for an 80, so they fit.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool.
So they're bloody unreal. I love them for long drives and stuff. You just sit your arm there and they're worth their weight in gold. And yeah, dash organiser.
Which is what brand?
AOS, Australian made one.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yep.
And seat covers are wet seat?
Yeah, the wet seat, which first time trying them out and I'm absolutely stoked with them. They're bloody unreal.
Yeah.
Proof, so you spill anything on them, they just,
it
sits on top and you just wipe it up.
They look very similar to my cat seats in that they're neoprene style seats, is that right?
Yeah, they're neoprene, so just wetsuit material.
Yeah, cool.
Them front and rear, and then that's pretty much it for the inside. Bedrock floor mats, which I reckon are the go. You can just rip them out really easy and they hold all the dirt and mud. And
the hard rock ones, you mean?
Just tip them out. Bedrock, yeah.
Bedrock, are they? Yeah, right, okay, yep, cool. Oh yeah, I know the ones, so yeah, these are the fitted ones, yeah, right. Yeah, right, okay, yep. Yeah, they're fitted for each individual car, aren't they?
Yep.
Cool. You got ARB brush bars, side steps. Are they a rock slider or are they just a side step?
I'm actually not too sure. I think they're just a side step.
Yeah, I got a suspicion they're a rock slider, to be honest, because they got quite serious bars, 3 quite serious bars. So yeah, and the wheels are what are they? I can't read that upside down.
They're Nitto ridge grapplers.
Yep.
Which I'm pretty stoked with so far.
Yep.
They came on the car.
The Nittos and the Maxxis seem to be the tyres of choice at the moment, don't they?
They're pretty good. They're trying to be loud on the road, but they're really good in the wet. And so far seem to be pretty good off road.
Yep. What does that say on the rims? It's dirt.
They're dirty life wheels again. I didn't put them on, but
yeah, right.
They look pretty good. And
Yeah, cool. They're
A
not.
lot lighter than Steely's.
They're not actually. They're a lot lighter than Steelers, yeah, and they're not actually rim locks, though, are they? They're imitation rim locks, yeah. Yeah. Right, beautiful. Then you got the tray on the back. You love your trays.
Yep.
I love me tubs. It's got a tray. Do you know who made the tray?
Yeah, so LDK in Shepparton made the tray.
Oh, there it is on the number plate. Yeah, righto. Yep. Flynn bought the ute second hand, so it came with the tray and the ARB gear. So yeah. Yep, cool. LDK Shepparton. What's in the toolboxes on underneath?
Just one side's just ratchet straps and all the rest, and that side will be recovery gear and
Yep, that's what
and stuff.
I thought. That recovery gear on the driver's side makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. So yeah, it's a nice tray. You've had these little stainless steel caps on the top, obviously.
Yeah, got them folded up.
Yeah.
Yeah, decided to just get them folded up on the top. Sometimes you can get them folded down. And,
Yep.
But the tray sides were already scratched up, and I probably just wanted them there for looks. So
Yeah, that's right. Well,
finish it off quite nice.
it's the top of the tray that cops all the sliding and the bashing and everything like that, doesn't it? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice solid tray. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. Right, very good. And the stuff in the back. So you've got your. It's a 800 or 800 canopy, isn't it?
800 canopy. Yep.
You've got your little rubbish bag there, and you've got your double jerry can holder. You've got your little compressor in there, and this is one of the Christmas presents, the on tap. So I think your intention is to have an Anderson plug there over beside the bag and plug this on tap there, so it's permanently plugged in. Is that right?
Yeah, correct. Yep.
Yep.
So I'll just put a port in the middle there.
Yep.
And some plug, and it'll be good for the compressor too.
Yep.
Can sit that on the tray and plug straight in.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, we were just been camping this morning, cooking bacon and eggs, and had tea last night. We were starving, hungry, and it's pretty late tea, but Flynn had all the lights lit up like Christmas tree, so I'll drop in some footage of that. But the other Christmas present is on top, and I'm going to lift the camera up here. Oh, look at that bloody solar panel, hey? Oh, that's as snazzy as. So that's a, what brand of solar panel?
High-tech World 170 watt solar
Yep,
panel.
cool. That fits up there, beautiful. I'm not a huge fan of solar panels on the roofs when people put them on top of their roof racks, because you lose your roof racks, you know, and that to me just does not make sense at all. But the way you've got that set up with that little skinny solar panel below the line of the roof racks just makes so much sense to me. So yeah, drop the sides, we'll have a look in the canopy. It's that's pretty well getting the outside sorted. Brush bars, of course, and safari snorkels, and yeah, all the wheels and the bells and whistles. So last time Flynn had a 1200 canopy. This one came with this 800 canopy, and yeah, so he set it up quite well. So obviously the fridge is there. He's got a very simple slide. You can undo this and you pull it out and it hits the rope and just angles down. That's a very simple, cheap slide. Those fridge slides are very heavy, and 90% of the time we got everything out of this overnight just by lifting the lid. It was fine. We just reach in, grab our beers. There was plenty of beers drunk last night, I can tell you. Any idea how many litres that esky is, that fridge is?
Whatever the standard angles are.
Yeah, standard angles, right.
52 or something.
He's got a really good idea here. He's got a backup seat organiser just tied to the backboard of his canopy. Now he always does this. He puts the backboards in with marine carpet on, and so yeah, there's the tap for the what do I call these? On tap jerry can. So there's the hose for it and everything. So yeah, plenty of little stuff room for bits and pieces to sit in here. So that's all good. He's got his LED lighting here. I noticed, as I say, we were lit up like a Christmas tree last night. I'm a bit of a head torch guy, but Flynn likes to be seen, so he had all these lights blaring last night, but they were very good. These ones particularly, Flynn, when you turn these on by yourself, it was a much softer light, you know.
Yeah.
That one out the back there was throwing a lot of light, and great work light, but yeah, it was a little bit too much for me. I thought it was lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, so they're just hardcore lights. When you buy them, they come with a harness, so you can change them from 3 different light settings, and then you can change to an amber setting too.
Yeah, right, okay.
I didn't bother. I did it in my last ute, and I thought I never really used all the different settings. So
well, they weren't too bright. The back one was pretty bright, but these ones are pretty good stock. So they're just the stock setting, are they? Yeah,
and I just hardwired them, so I bypassed all that stuff. So.
Oh yeah, right, cool. But yeah, the way you've used that back of seat organiser in there is absolutely brilliant. The Explore Life, that's the same as my, same brand as my dash organiser. But yeah.
They're obviously built for the back seat, but because
Yeah.
they only mount top and bottom, they belly out a lot.
Yep.
Because the seat sits back.
Yep.
So they don't work well at all. The back of the seat, they're actually pretty stupid design. So.
Yeah, right. So you've just screwed them onto your backboard
But
there.
they work mint there, because otherwise, what else would you use the space for? So.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely mint.
Yeah.
Right, all right. On the other side, we'll go around the other side. Oh, loaf of bread's about to fall out. So this is the nuts and bolts of the system. So obviously he's just gone and bought a simple, what brand is that drawer, Flynn?
XTM.
XTM drawer, and that just sits halfway across there to allow for the fridge. Brilliant idea there. There's the King stove. That was another Christmas present. So as I say, he's sort of just got this all pretty well sorted since Christmas. He chucks his barcode tool case in there. I've got one of those as well too. But again, he just chucks a tub of food or a couple of plastic bags of food up here, and this is all his cooking gear in here, frying pans and all the stuff, gas bottles and all the bits and pieces, which works well for me. Again, lots of little stuff corners to stuff things like toilet rolls and paper towel and everything in there, so that all works for me. I reckon this is a great system. But what's the power here? So you've powered this one up, you've powered your canopy up. That's permanently mounted, is it? That iTech World thingy?
Yep, so that's just iTech World premium battery box.
Yep, so it's a battery box as opposed to a solar power station, isn't it? That's the difference, isn't it?
Box,
yeah, so it has no inverter.
No inverter.
So the power stations have built-in inverters, the battery boxes don't. Is that how it works?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, cool. And why not an inverter?
Well, these are designed to go with a dual battery kit. The other thing you're talking about are just designed for everyday use.
Yep, right. Yep.
But I didn't really want an inverter. They draw a lot of power.
Yep.
And I didn't need to use anything.
Yeah, that's right. 99% of what you do camping these days is 12 volt, so that's fine. We've used this overnight, and how many percent did you drop on the battery? 7% overnight with the fridge going, and us having the lights lit up like Christmas trees and everything like that. So yeah, that's good. How many amp battery in there?
120 amp. Yeah.
120 amp. Yeah, right. Okay. Cool.
Which is plenty. Like I said, it's only running a fridge.
Yeah.
Probably a couple of chargers eventually, and some LED lights. So it's bugger all getting drawn out of it.
Yeah. One of the things Flynn discovered recently, and I love this because we all take our battery tools, our tradesmen's battery tools with us when we go camping these days, blowers, little chainsaws, and even rattle guns for putting pegs in and that sort of stuff. You can't charge them in a car unless you've got an inverter, but they now make, the DeWalt brand that we run with, now make a 12 volt charger for your battery drills and blowers and all that sort of stuff. So again, you certainly, it adds weight to the fact that you don't need that 240 volt connection anymore. So you've just chosen to run without it at this stage. Yeah. And of course, you can actually get an inverter and put it on the outside if you wanted to as well too. Yeah, if you wanted to, if you ever felt you really needed it. But you're not running coffee machines. You've got the little battery coffee machine, haven't you? Where's that? Is that in here?
That's in here.
Yeah. These are bloody brilliant little things. If you're a coffee snob like my son and my brother are, you've got the little out-in coffee bloody machines. They grind coffee and heat it up and everything like that.
So you fill the top of water up, pack that full of your coffee, and then it comes out in the bottom and tip that into your cup.
Yeah, and warm some milk up. You've got a bloody cappuccino. So that's just a rechargeable. And again, you can recharge it, but I know my brother's got one of those, and he can go for a week without charging it. So that's pretty impressive. So yeah. So right, okay, so we've got an iTech Battery World. How many amp battery?
120 amp.
120 amp. You've got your solar panel hooked up to it.
Yep.
It's got a DC charger on top, I see.
Yep, 25 DC charger.
Yep.
You can get the 40 amp ones, but I found, again, I'm driving the car so much and it's got solar.
Yep.
So I didn't really need 40 amps of charge.
Yeah, if you really, it's all these things are only good if you want to base camp for 3 weeks and straight, not start your car. So, but we've all got bloody alternators in our car, as my method's always been, is just to start your car once a day to charge the battery up. That's been my method. But XTM power board here, so that's got set up so all the lights are individuals, which is good. You've got 13.8 volts, I can see there. So yeah, a couple of USBs, plenty of cigarette lighters, and a couple of Anderson plugs. So they're all good. And this, you put this headboard in, didn't you?
Yeah, I put the headboard.
Yeah, right. Yeah, cool. But yeah, so that's interesting, a battery box as opposed to, that's going to be similar then to the bat box by Kings, is that right?
Yeah,
yeah, right.
Much the same. Yep.
Is it? Yeah, right. Yep, an iTech weld one though. So yeah, and that's an iTech weld solar panel. So that's all integrated and all just works well. So, no, very good. That's a bloody nice setup. Pretty simple. You know me, I like versatility. Have a look at the tray space he's got here. Motorbikes can go across there. You can get 2 motorbikes there if you want to, across the tray, which he actually does do a bit. He does tie his motorbike on and goes away with the boys a fair bit. So, you know, you don't need the tow bar motorbike mount, but you've got all that space for swags, for bloody firewood, for whatever junk you want to chuck back in there. I just love the versatility. He's a chippy by trade. He comes home and he tows a trailer most of the time, but if he needs to, he can chuck a bag of tools in underneath the cover of the hand tools there and a toolbox of battery drills if he's just given someone a hand. He doesn't need all his tools. And sawhorses, ladders, everything in the back. So versatility is absolutely brilliant when you've got that much tray space. So yeah, and it doesn't hang over. It's not too big a cantilever. You know me, Flynn, I don't like when trays cantilever past the drawbar too much. Just put that side up if you wouldn't mind. I'm not a big fan of cantilevers on trays because it adds a lot of weight, and you can see the tray's just probably 250 past the drawbar there, so that's not a huge tray, but it's a pretty generous tray on this other side of the coin, you know. Sometimes they have the drawbars right in underneath the back of the tray, and yeah, it gets really, there's a lot of weight hanging out past the rear axle, so yeah. But no, it's a nice looking rig, Flint, so well done. Pretty simple. We like to keep it simple here, don't we? And yeah, other than that, it's an SR Hilux, so it's only the base model Hilux. So yeah, bloody good little setup, I reckon. Rightio, well, we'll wrap that up, folks. Flynn and I have just sort of come to the end of this track here, and we've decided not to go any further. That's the Avon River way down there. And so yeah, we've decided not to go any further down there. The track's overgrown, and I've got the kayak on the roof, so it's not ideal trying to get down these overgrown tracks. So we're going to turn around and head back out here. So yeah, and then we'll probably head home. But yeah, it's a good overnighter, Flynn, hey?
Yep, no, it's good.
Bit of kayaking, bit of fishing, bit of chasing the stupid dog around, and a little bit of four-wheel driving too. So, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll hope to see you out in the trails soon. Done like a typical young fella.
I tried to go hard and make a splash, but didn't really make a splash.
No, you're a f***ing horse, Ed.